with Nandi. Evan's sitting right here. Nala, I'm pretty sure, is right by the door. And Penner came up to sniff Evan's nose earlier. I needed a service dog because I don't always have the best the best balance, and sometimes I fall over and stuff. I also have an amputation, and in the past I used wheelchairs and crutches, and he just helps me with walking, bed walking, so I can walk in like a straight line, or I can walk without falling.
The goal is that less and less it's my story to tell, and more she gets to decide.
Right.
And you know, when the doctors told me that like they didn't think she was gonna make it, and I had to think about life support if I was gonna stop, I told the doctor when she's 18, it's her story to tell, and no one's gonna know unless she chooses to tell them. The doctor said, "You're not facing reality," and I said, "I don't care." I was like, "We're not unplugging her, and I don't care what's happening." And I think she'll get there. I think when she's 18, I mean, she just walks around and kids don't know.
When I went to Brigadoon Service Dogs to train for the first time, I felt like maybe I might fail and I might not get this amazing service dog. Maybe we don't work well together and he doesn't really listen to me and I don't really speak loud enough. When I met Evan, I was nervous, but it turned out that he was a perfect fit for me because he was the right height, and he also he listens. When I met him, the trainer started talking to him in a quiet voice, and he listened really well. The hardest thing for me before Evan was missing out on some activities because I would take longer to get out of the class and get downstairs to do the fun stuff. What it's like now with Evan, I don't really have my crutches this year, and I feel like it's a lot easier without my crutches because I don't have as much stuff that I need to take care of. I just have Evan. I'm not missing out on fun stuff ever since I got Evan. Last winter, I was invited to go snowboarding, and Evan came with me, and he did a really good job, and he just laid on the snow and waited for me to come down. When I got to the bottom of the hill, Evan would help me walk around because it was tricky to walk around in the snow with the snow boot with a snowboard on one leg.
I've noticed the last several months how well he's got to know her, and he's adjusted to just being like, this is his home. He can relax here. But he really has a sense that Nandi's his person. When she needs him or when Nandi comes up into the room, Evan pays a different kind of attention. Evan's really tuned in to how Nandi's feeling, and if he really needs to pay attention to her because she's not doing well that day or if she's extra unstable that day, he really pays attention. Evan likes to work and likes to do a good job. If there's a day that she's just not talking, he'll start guessing what she should do. And he'll listen to her words, but in those moments where he's just got a routine and every morning they do the bus the same, he knows that even if she forgets that word or even if she's having a hard time and it's really quiet, he knows and he follows his routine of, here's what I do. I go down the stairs with her. I go to the edge of the bus. I lay down. I wait for her to go up the stairs and I wait for her to call me up the stairs. He's really adjusted to those routines and will do them with her every day.
Sometimes I feel like Evan reads my mind and he's really intuitive.
But when she got feeling sick, Evan was in work mode 24/7. He was aware. And when we went up the Space Needle and she started getting really dizzy on top of having a difficult time having balance, Evan was right next to her. And when she sat down, he didn't even have to be cute. He laid across her lap. Like he just went right there. Like the last few months, he really notices when she's not feeling well and he like steps up his game.
If somebody was thinking about getting a service dog, I would tell them that it's worth it because they'll be your best friend for life, and you can't go wrong with one. I feel happy that he's in this family and that he's part of my life, and I feel like he really helps me, and I'm really happy that he's my service dog.